It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Okay. Yep, 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 yep. It's mine, but you don't have to like it if you think it's kind of crazy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion. We finally pick it back up. A lot of things going on, but don't forget, share, subscribe, put your comments. I saw a few comments, so thank you for those of you who have been throwing comments out there. Don't forget again, share, subscribe, follow, share, subscribe, follow, and like our content so it can keep flowing. Um, I'm gonna pick it up where we left because one of the comments, now that we're talking about comments, so one of the comments said that
Greg was the best looking guy on the set.
I mean,
He's asking. I mean, it could have been.
That's why
I
I
mean,
called.
maybe
That's why I called just my
maybe
opinion.
that's good. You're opinion. Maybe somebody throw it down.
I just thought that was.
No,
it.
but one of our last podcasts, we were talking about Amanda Serrano, 140, Clarissa Shields, and somebody throw the comments, and I want to see what your guys' opinions are. Somebody throw the comments that Clarissa easily will wipe Amanda Serrano's at 140. Do you guys think it will be that easy? I don't think easy is the word, but
If the fact Clarissa Shields can get down to 140, I think she will exhaust herself so much trying to make that weight that Serrano will pick her apart.
yeah, he won't have the power to beat Serrano.
I think she will do well.
She's a good boxer.
First to fifth round, she'll be fine.
After that,
But mid fifth, on to the end of the fight, I think Serrano will just dog her out.
I think
Dog
people
her out.
underestimate that Serrano get hits too much, but they forget how much pressure she puts on you. Like she
Yeah,
always
yeah.
going forward, and she throwing a lot of punches all the time.
And Carissa's power, I don't think it'll follow her down
Yeah,
to 140. What?
140, yeah, 140. That's a lot. That's a lot of weight to lose
Okay.
from what she's used to.
I want them to comment on this. Clarissa Shield would have to cut off her right damn leg up into her ass crack to make 140.
Yeah, she's gonna need to drop a
Yeah,
lot of weight.
Yeah,
a
her
lot of
bones
weight.
weigh more than 140.
What do you think? What are you looking at the camera? We got Rusty. He's looking at the camera like.
Look, honestly, I don't know. Look, I feel like the sport is most definitely a lot more unpredictable than it was back then. So you would think that somebody gonna come out and win, and then they turn around and have some bullshit loss. Like look at Tank last fight. Everybody swear he's gonna win that fight.
I
But
didn't.
you didn't?
No.
Well, of course, but you know the look for. I'm talking about the casuals.
Ask Ali how much I won.
What you win?
I mean, not a lot of money.
You said ask Ali. I was just like, let me ask you.
I'm just saying.
But that's because did you see?
Wait, I don't know.
Did
my
you see
wife-
something that made you think he was gonna lose, or you just was like, he probably gonna lose it?
Oh boy, I gotta wait. Is my wife gonna see this?
Probably, maybe.
I ain't won. I didn't win shit.
Yeah,
I didn't win much at all, bro. I mean,
You
I
never
won a
know who's
little bit,
watching.
but I put a bet on
Somebody.
to win. Let me tell you what I saw. I saw two people in a press conference. One being too damn nice, and the other one is accepting the challenge. There was something about this fight that didn't go good with me. And I'm saying to myself, I told Ali, I said, the boy can box. And not only the boy can box, the boy never stays in the middle.
He move a lot.
He never stays in the middle. His head is never in the middle. Those uppercuts won't work. The hook is going to work, but it's going to be a hook that this boy going to shake off. And I said, once he takes Tank's power in the first 5-6 rounds, Tank's going to start saying, what do I have to do? And while Tank's thinking, this boy going to be punching. And then around the 7th round, this guy feels upset. He feels he's got Tank's number. And he went on and did what I said he was going to do. He didn't get the win, but we know what happened.
Yeah, when he won,
He didn't know what
Rose
happened.
won that fight.
I mean,
Yep.
how
Bro.
so when Mayweather broke his hand and he took a knee because he was needed to shake it off, they count him
Yep.
like 8 rounds.
Yep.
This motherfucker took a knee and they're like, "How are you
Hold
doing?
up.
You okay?"
Hold up. When he took a knee, that was a standing 8. When he went and stuck his head outside the ring and got serviced by his trainer, that's a disqualification. He should have lost just then. That's like throwing the towel in the ring.
So like saying no more. Like I don't want.
So yes. He didn't get for your trainer to come up on the ropes to give you any assistance. It's got to be from the ref saying, "Come here, tape his glove. His mouthpiece isn't in. Take Vaseline off him. Too much Vaseline." Something like that.
There's a lot of things happening. Like
he went and stuck his head outside the ring in the middle of a round and got his freaking white face white. Unbelievable.
And the referee was like, I didn't see nothing.
Referee like he don't want to mess up that bag he was getting.
I didn't see nothing. Like, what happened again? Oh, you took a knee?
I know what happened. that jab in his eye.
Now look, with that being said, seeing as how like we obviously see that a lot of these fights when they pulling for like a certain person that got a big draw, you see some shenanigans, shit like that happen. So it's being said that Dana White and I think the one little foreign guy that's been doing a lot of boxing events is supposed to start a boxing league under the UFC banner with one title per weight class. What do y'all think about that? You think it's going to be something that's beneficial to the sport as far as getting it back on track to being competitive, or do you think it's going to take away from what a lot of people are saying is going?
Well, Eddie Hearn is probably going to have the backing of the Saudi guys.
That's a lot of money.
One heavyweight champion, one light heavyweight champion, one middleweight champion, one super middleweight champion, one cruiserweight champion. Nothing makes that good. Nothing makes that okay except money. Money. If you're telling me I'm going to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world and there's only one of them like it, and I win it, but the money is not going to be completely significantly more than I'm making going the American way, what's the point in having that belt?
Mm-hmm.
But if Eddie Hearn, get that, that money behind him, people will throw their titles in the trash can and they'll fight 10-round fights just to make that money.
Yep. Because at the end of the day, the money is going to pay the bills.
And they will, and what's going to happen is the fact that ever comes to fruition, what's going to end up happening is the fact that they'll start putting on more fights out of the country because the money's there.
He's already happening though.
So what's happened? He'll start bringing a lot of fights, and then he'll start winding it down to the top contender for his title: heavyweight, middleweight, super middleweight. He'll start winding it down, and then he'll put on. I think he'll put on the show of explosion, dropping $1 billion into the show to solidify heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion, all in one night. All in one night, just so his next show, he can take his heavyweight champion, and then he can put him on the show, headline the show, and then put a bunch of nobodies on it, and the show going to sell out. I mean, then take his light heavyweight champion, put him on the show. All of those guys will be superstars.
To keep going with the point of the money. Like, is money so good that they already Serrano and Taylor 3 is happening already. They already like coming down. They're making a lot of money with those fights. Like those women are making a lot of money out of those fights, bringing a lot of people, selling
Katie's
a lot of stadiums.
Again.
Yeah, they're going to fight again. They're going to fight again. But the thing is that they are selling out all the time. They are all the time they selling out.
Well, but you do know what? I do know this. People who have never seen Katie and Serrano fight each other, they saw them that night when they rented the show.
Yeah,
the Tyson show. So now you have people who've never seen them are now interested in seeing them again.
Yeah, they're going again to this time it's going to be in Madison Square Garden, I believe, in New York. They're going over there this time. So
it's gonna be a good payday for them.
Hey, first time I think they made like 2 million each other or something like that. Hey. Like they broke the millions or whatever, something like that.
That's solid.
So And the second time was more. So I'm assuming this time is like even more money. So good for them. Now we got a fight that happened this past weekend though. Michaela Mayer. Apparently now they got
Mayer fought who?
Mayer fought the last girl that beat her. That was a rematch. This was a rematch.
Yeah.
And she won the championship back.
Mayer won it?
Mayer won it big time this time. The first time was really close though. The first time was really close.
How many losses Mayer have now?
2.
2?
Yeah, one with Alicia and then one with but Alicia never want to give her the
Really?
Yeah. Baumgartner won one.
You thought Baumgartner won?
No, on paper. You asked me how many losses. I told you too.
No.
I was telling you against who?
I thought you said you thought Baumgartner won the fight.
No. I don't think she won the fight, though. I don't think that she won that fight. And I don't think Mayer lost the last one either.
Okay, I don't know about her last one, but I do know one thing about the
At the most, the last one was a draw. At the most.
The Baumgartner fight, Alicia did prove to me one thing. She did know how to adjust. Alicia did adjust in that fight. And when she knew the right hand was open, she went lead right hand crazy. And Mayer kept walking right into it. She kept leading with the right hand.
Yeah, she didn't adjust enough on that one.
Yeah, Mayer did not. Because Alicia was getting her ass kicked. And then, but around that 4th, 5th round, she adjusted and she seen it. And she started cracking with the right hand over the top. So that made the fight close to me, but not enough for Alicia to win it.
Okay, so now they're trying to, so they're asking the question, like they're considering a rematch with Alicia, another fight with this last girl that she fought to break the tie, and on the card, Clarissa also showed up again.
Who?
Clarissa Shields also showed up on the card.
On the same card?
Yeah. So those 3 options.
It's hard for me to, because
those 3 options.
We're from Michigan, and I love my hometown people.
But not everybody love, not everybody deserve it. Not everybody earn it. Not everybody earn it.
Clarissa, just go away.
Not go away.
Just go away.
Not go away. He said go away.
That's it. Just go away. I mean, I don't want to hear her. Just go. Just leave. Just go away. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
Yeah, you're talking about like media, social media, and from getting involved in everything. I would like her
if she would just take care of business and shut the hell up.
That's my thing with her. Like that's my thing with her. Like she want to be the center of the attention all the time. All the time. It's like, I get it when you're fighting and stuff like that, but you don't have to be the center of attention of everything.
Right. I mean, like I said, Clarissa Shields. You did something that's never been done before. You're a female that won 2 gold medals for America. Not even the men have done that. Girl, you got so much going for yourself. The only thing you're doing to turning your people against you is your freaking mouth. Is your mouth.
Too much.
Just shut up.
Too much.
Do we need to bring up your past? When you are the control of your fucking destiny, you're the controller of the people you hang around. Your brother punched a guy in the back of his head that's over 6 years old, in the back of his head, not in front of his face. He punched him in the back of his head, causing him brain bleed and surgery. Do you understand? You don't have room to talk. Shut the hell up. Do your job, because it is your job, and just go away. I'm not going to put, okay, just in case you don't know, hello, my name is Greg Wright, and I fought out of the Kronk Gym of Detroit. No, I didn't make the millions that you will probably make in your lifetime, but guess what? I know enough about boxing because I've been around. Oh, wait, I trained with your trainer. The guy who made you, the guy you left, I was around him. I am friends with him to this day. So do me a favor. Do your job and go away.
Hide for a little bit.
If you don't want bad things to happen to you or around you, surround yourself with better people. And until you're ready to do that, until you're ready to admit your fault in the fuck what you're going through right now, we don't like you. Okay. And I didn't watch your movie. I heard it was a good movie.
She had a movie.
That's my point. I didn't watch your movie. Normally I would have, but guess what? You are not a good person. They took you out of the hood. They took you out of the ghetto, and you forgot to move it on up.
Instead of be grateful,
You get what I'm saying?
do the same for others, right? Like
You get what I'm saying? When the Jeffersons moved out, they moved up. You just moved out, darling. You forgot to fucking move up. And until you move up, you can talk about me. You can say the things I've not done. You can say the things that I've not accomplished. You can say all of that. But what you cannot say, that I'm classless. And that's what you are. You are classless. And until you decide to bring class with your ass, you're not acceptable in my world. That's just me.
that's why I call it just my opinion.
There you go.
Said class
There
with
you
the
go.
ass. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
That's all I had to say.
Look, hey,
you got
it off your
Got
chest.
it right. Got it
Okay.
up. You know,
gotta
like,
air it out
it's just-
sometimes.
Because I want to like her. I do want to like her.
because she's a good boxer, but not a good person.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Gerald McClellan.
Yeah. Now,
Say that out loud.
yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Now, moving up a little bit from the topic of boxing. We've been out for a little bit. What the fuck is going on with Delta airplanes falling down from everywhere in any country?
Nope. I ain't talking about that.
My question was asked, do
Nope.
you think that it's the media just pushing more of those stories? Or is it really, or do you think it's really something going on with the airplanes?
What the fuck? They rolling over. They falling out of the sky.
The wheels are coming up.
Yeah, the media can't do that shit. The media can't report a plane on his back unless the plane is on its back.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, how often do planes crash?
well, lately,
What's the
a lot.
statistics?
But listen to me. They've gone by years and years before. Back in the early 90s, 80s, you hear about plane crashes all the time. You were too young.
Yeah, I was about to say, you say something about the 80s. I'm like,
80s,
no,
we ain't
no,
there.
no, no.
We ain't there.
But there was a plane crash right there on 94.
Oh, really?
Everybody died except the baby.
ooh.
The girl now, the baby is now living in Florida, I believe, in his lifetime flying. I would never fly again.
After
Even
knowing that story?
even though she didn't remember the flight.
They gave her a lifetime free flying?
Yeah. She was the only kid that lived on the plane.
I
And
would
wait,
have took it too.
the
Shoot.
plane went down on 94. On 94 at the airport. Yep. So everybody died right there on the airport.
A plane crash is probably one of the few ways that I could die that I wouldn't even trip because I ain't gonna feel it.
Well,
On the plane?
I ain't gonna feel it by the time you hit that.
I'm
You
dead
done.
already.
You gonna wake up?
No.
You gonna
Long before it hit the ground, I'm dead.
you get a heart
You
attack.
said
right
you gonna
there.
shut your body off. You gonna be like,
But you know that.
pull my ear. Hopefully I'm dead.
But you know, it
Come
actually
on.
happened. It actually
Get me
happened to
outta
a lot of
here.
people. A lot of people die before they even hit the ground because they have like a heart attack or
Yeah.
something. Like,
That's
Mhm.
God looking out for them.
yeah, it's like they'll just die.
The people who actually felt the impact is some bad motherfuckers. God say, hey, bro,
just,
yo,
yeah.
deal with it. You need to feel some
You
pain in your
earned
life.
it. You earned
I
it.
feel like some of the most scariest scenarios is probably some of the better scenarios. Like you getting sucked out of there because of the door coming off or something. By the time you hit the ground, you go.
So,
You go. Look,
I mean, I don't know when, and I hope never. I don't know when I may have to fly again. We don't need to talk about this.
he said, "Look, get me
Yeah,
worked
we-
up before my next
But
vacation,
when you
man."
talk about, you think the media is just hyping it up.
I just was wondering, like, what's the opinion of it? Because it could be a lot of different
my
things.
opinion is they showed a picture of a plane on his back. They showed a picture without a. I mean,
But
with
the
a
video
plane without a
about
wheel.
the plane trying to take off and the wheel just went out.
Went out.
Now,
They
the thing-
showed that
Right
shit.
there.
The thing that's like blowing my mind about these plane crashes is that, as traumatic as it's supposed to be, the fact that people jumping off of these planes, pulling out the phone and making an Instagram
shit,
video
yeah.
like, I was just on this plane.
I don't know who's worse, people
Because
or
guess what?
How are you not traumatized enough to
they-
just say, I'm not even
they're-
going to touch my
Oh
phone?
no!
They don't care.
Getting their social media out there
It's more
is
important.
more important than life.
Yeah.
Mm.
More important than life. You did not see the girl who was drowning, and the only thing she was fucking thinking about is her phone.
Rather than trying to swim and survive.
Bitch, get out the water.
She like say the phone first.
Yes,
Save it.
yes.
It had to be about $1 billion on that phone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she's drowning, but she have her phone as her ass going underwater.
Jesus, I didn't see that one. I got
So-
now.
That's crazy.
Now I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was dying.
Damn. Did she die or no?
No, she lived.
Really?
But the bottom line is, the phone should have died.
God.
The phone
Jeez.
should have died. And I would have been flapping water everywhere. There would have been less. I would have been able to stand up when I was done.
I'll probably.
Because I'd have splashed.
I've been moving so fast. I'm probably walking on
He would
water.
have made.
damn water
He
out.
said it would have been
Yeah.
laying like that.
Hell
man.
yeah. They didn't. Everybody beside the pool would have been fucking wet. Ain't no pool water in the pool. No water in the pool at all. I done splashed it all out.
Like the dogs.
Hell yeah.
Everything moving. Everything.
If anything, I'd been holding that damn phone for an extra fucking paddle.
It might help though. It might help because now.
That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
She was sinking.
God. Oh my
Get
God.
my phone. Get my phone. Get my phone. Get my.
She really? I gotta see that
Look,
video. Man.
it-
I gotta look it up.
The internet is wild these days,
Get
man.
my
Oh,
phone.
what the actual shit? Like drowning? Get my phone. The fuck is on
Hell
that phone
yeah.
though? That gotta
That's
have an important information
That's
there.
some Puerto Rican shit. What the actual shit? That's straight from Puerto Rico. We don't say shit like that here. That's some straight Puerto Rican shit. What the actual hell?
Yeah. What the actual this? What the actual that? What
When
the
you
actual
say
fuck? Yeah.
what the actual hell, Zoe? I'm gonna say that motherfucker hanging around me way too long.
He probably
What
say.
the actual hell?
Oh,
That's some shit off a bad country movie.
It's not a bad country
What
movie
the
though.
actual hell?
Yeah. Oh
Mm.
Lord. Now, going back to sports, bro. Detroit's been doing good. They're in the playoff this year.
Yeah, they
The
they
Pistons, yeah.
fifth
so,
seed.
So it's the only
Wait,
team that.
hold up.
But really quick, it's the only team that has done 50% better or more from the previous year.
Yes. Listen, let me ask you a question. Because I'm a gambler. Do you know what there was? I mean, predicted to win?
Mm-mm.
They were predicted to win under 14. No, I lied. 21 games this year.
Oh yeah, from based off their last.
Based off
Yeah,
last year.
yeah,
Last
yeah.
year
They had
they
the
won
worst
14.
record.
Last year they won 14, right?
14 or 13, yeah.
Shit,
something
I
like
know
that.
it was some
I
low.
think
It
they
was
had
the
tragic.
worst record
It
last
was
year.
tragic.
And I think, and if you'd have went 31 games, they would win more than 31 games. Oh, sizzle your pockets.
Look,
$100.
anybody that caught on to the wave of them coming up and started making some cash is
Yeah.
you lucky.
Yeah. If you would have bet them winning more than 31 games, you would have made some bank. You would've made some bank this year.
Now,
And
yeah,
God,
they
you
got 41 games win so far.
What if you would have bet 40 games?
Damn. And well, nobody thought it was gonna be this good though.
Nah.
Now their
No.
attitude
No.
is
But you can imagine the sweat if you'd have put $500 on them to go over 40 games. And then they got you to 35. Can you imagine the life you would have lost? You would have lost 5-10 years off your life between 35 and 41.
crying in a corner
You'd
of
be
the
like-
rest of the year.
And I can't play basketball for shit. But I'd have been over there dunking and shit for him. Can you imagine that shit? I'm at 35 wins. I need 5 more wins to cash in on this bet.
You put that on? You put that bet down already?
I wish I did.
Oh, I was about to say shit.
shit.
I was about to say,
I
all
didn't
right.
have no damn confidence in the Pistons.
But nobody expected
Nobody
this.
really did though.
Nobody.
They had 1 star. Cade.
But they gotta. But the thing is, the Pistons over the last 3
Rebuilding
seasons,
the go to work Pistons. That's what they're doing.
over the last 3 seasons, they always had a pretty decent team.
Now he talks 'cause we speaking of some shit he knows.
Of course, what the hell?
That's why I brought it up. That's why I brought it
Speaking
up.
basketball.
Yeah.
You bring up football, the motherfucker go quiet.
That ain't my damn expertise.
How can I know more about football than him?
So it's 3 of us here, right?
What that supposed to mean? V, what's up?
Hey.
You from here?
Hey, We start talking baseball, that motherfucker in the corner.
You talk about baseball, I'm about to go ahead and watch a movie in the corner.
We talk about football. The motherfucker ain't doing shit.
What if I bring soccer to it?
Don't bring up baseball, soccer, no damn football. I'm like, yeah, that's you.
Don't bring sports. Period. Now
I said basketball.
Now we brought up basketball.
Now then we established this in the beginning that I don't fuck with none of that other shit. What I say? 2 sports a season.
This is your spot.
We've been doing this for a while now. And I forgot the shit you said. I got hit in the head for a living. I forgot you said.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Shit.
I think we established that again in the beginning. I think we established that in the beginning.
That's
Don't
true.
you think this year right here, coming up, football,
Baseball.
we don't need. We ain't gonna go to soccer now. You on your own. But what I'm saying is he should learn some shit about those sports because we talk about that shit. I mean,
Hey, if we made the play, we're gonna talk about it. It's good for the city.
No, you and I will talk about it.
But he gotta catch up.
Wait, watch it. Basketball.
See, look, I ain't even gonna knock what Coach said.
I said basketball. This motherfucker's all talking. Hold on.
I ain't even gonna knock what Coach saying because he ain't lying. Y'all can talk about that shit. I told you, I'm turning my head like, fuck y'all. He threw what? How many touchdowns? Oh, okay.
Let's give it this spot.
What are you saying about basketball?
Go
See,
ahead.
I didn't forget. I was saying
you're much more knowledgeable in basketball than I am, and probably be.
No, I was saying the Pistons.
With the Pistons, yeah.
They had a pretty solid team over the last 3 years. I don't know what the hell the problem was. Some people say it was the coach, and some people say it just was a motivation as far as the younger
Cunningham
players.
wasn't able to play like all the seasons all the way long until probably last year was the first one because he was kept getting injured. So they never had him like 100% until last year. So I think that hurt the team because now I don't know how to play with you. Like I don't know.
think Cade Cunningham was injured. I just thought he had some fucking chumps on his team, and he
He's
said,
like, I
"Ain't
don't
no
wanna play
need to
with
put the
them."
wear and tear on my fucking body for this shit."
Shit, but the team they really ain't make that many big changes. They brought in Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris was basically somebody that Philly was just praying somebody got fucking rid of his ass. And then they brought in, I think Malik Beasley, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yep,
He was bad on the Lakers. They wanted to get rid of his ass. He was on the vet minimum.
And they brought in, is it Stewart?
He been there for a while.
Been here
He
for
been
a
there
little
for a
bit,
while.
yeah.
Okay, and what's the guy's name? I think his dad played.
You're talking about the center. What is his name? Not Stewart, the other one, the big dude.
His dad played. If his dad didn't play, it's got the same name as.
I can't even think of who we talking about.
Is Duarte? No.
I think the dude that's making a great impact is one of the twins. His brother play on Houston. It's Thompson.
Thompson is playing better.
Them two damn
He really good.
boys.
defensive.
They something
I
else.
thought there was another guy playing on the team that I hear his name, and I was always thinking of his dad when I hear his name.
Let me look.
Yeah.
So we lost last night.
So they lost last night.
Yeah,
they got that 5th seed locked down.
They
So you
lost.
got Thompson, Duran.
Yep, Duran. I know
Duran,
him.
he's playing.
No.
Oh, Hardaway.
Hardaway, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's another player. He was on Dallas. They got rid of his ass. Thought he wasn't nothing. So they didn't bring in players that was of high value.
They weren't nothing. Wait, hold up. They weren't. He wasn't nothing for Dallas.
I mean, he was decent on Dallas, but they just was like, get him out of there.
They're using him differently, so he's becoming an impact.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's catching up, now he's like
And I
getting
think his
adjusted.
impact is his experience, and he's bringing it to these young boys.
Yeah, that vet presence. Yeah.
Yep.
But also they have been like their attitude is like the bad boy eras, so they're being really aggressive with everybody, super physical with everybody. I think that
I don't
in the
see the
playoff,
bad boys era.
I don't see it either.
I see the go to work boys.
I don't
go to work
think-
Pistons like the Ben Wallace era. Them boys just work hard.
Yeah, I
And
don't think
sometimes-
it's like the bad boys. I just think that they are really physical with you. Like in that sense, in a basketball rules that today is like super soft.
Ben Wallace.
They're really
But
physical.
the thing is, that's only gonna get you so far. Like that shit too risky to try in this climate of basketball.
But it's working.
I mean, it worked to an extent. You take that into the playoffs, you
but I
probably
don't
gonna
think-
fuck your team over.
I don't think they're winning like
I
that,
think they're
but-
trying to get. I mean, trying to, put them with the bad boy Pistons, and I think it's the go to work Pistons because the go to work Pistons worked hard. They were aggressive, but they weren't violent.
Exactly.
The
You had that one
Bad boy
situation, the brawl at the
That was
Palace.
violent.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a
yeah,
one-off.
that was a go to work.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, you had Artest in that.
Yeah, he was on some
You
shit.
know on some shit.
He was on some
Yeah,
shit.
that motherfucker changed his name to Meta
War Peace because he didn't fight anymore. He didn't want to fight anymore.
Motherfucker, he went to Meta War, and then he put peace at the end. Yeah. So this team here is playing hard, and why they want to put them with compare them to the bad boys is because the teams now are not playing like the go to work Pistons.
Yeah.
The go to work Pistons was in your face. They played hard defense. They played
Which is what this team is doing. Like super, like defensively, they're
basketball.
good.
That's what the go to work Pistons did, and they challenge you to go 60 minutes. And now this team right here is going 60 minutes of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And they're challenging you to go 60 minutes of basketball. And when you start fading in the last 15 minutes of basketball, then you start getting aggressive. They start getting aggressive, and now you call them the bad boys. No, they still working, and you want to take a break.
100%.
That's my opinion.
No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
they ain't this reckless. They clean with it, but it is still a lot of hustle and a lot of grit.
I think it's the defensive side of them that makes them like so hard to play with because they're not great offensively, but defensively they're gonna be on your ass.
Yeah, I just think they said last minute, you know what, bitch, bring it. You know.
The
look,
disrespect was crazy last year.
I mean,
Look, we're not the same team we were last year.
Now
we're gonna play hard. We're gonna push it to the basket. If you want to stop us, try to stop us. Either you're gonna foul, clean foul, or you're gonna be aggressive. But guess what? You got to come back at the other end of the court.
Mm-hmm.
We can deliver the same exact message. What's wrong with that? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yep.
Yeah,
now I do think
afraid.
I don't think they're gonna go far on the playoff, and this is before we cut off because I know you gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that whoever plays against them is not. You know that there's some things that I beat them. You know we moved to the next round. There's some other things you're like, oh shit.
I wouldn't want them in the first round.
I beat them, but like damn.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them in the first round.
Who plays them in the first round will lose the next. If they beat the Pistons, they'll lose the next one.
They're gonna burn it. They're gonna burn your energy out.
Yep.
So I will most definitely try to avoid
the guy
them.
who got hurt at the beginning of the year and he's out for the season?
For which team?
For Pistons.
They got hurt in the beginning of the season.
Yeah. And they didn't think they could play together, but when they started out, they were killing it. He's one of the guys. He's out.
Damn, I can remember.
Not during.
I can remember.
Because they were saying he got hurt earlier in the season.
I can.
Duran wasn't hurt this season, was he?
I think he was last year.
No, not this season. But it was.
I don't
what is his
remember
name?
anybody this year though being hurt.
Yeah, Pistons got a player that was hurt, and I think that's when Duran started.
Oh, the other person that was playing center. Let me see.
Yeah. Who was playing?
Score, no. Fontecchio, no.
Nope.
That's Beasley,
Nope.
no. Reed, Holland, Jenkins, Clintman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't think of anybody.
What is his name? Yeah, he's out right now.
Oh, so he's not here. He's not listed here then.
He's not.
Wait, no, he's not listed here. I can remember.
Yeah, it's one of the good players. One of the players was I think he was selected.
Only people I'm saying on the injury list is Harris, Cade, and Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey.
Oh, Jaden Ivey. Yeah, Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey.
Yep.
I forgot about him. Yeah, damn.
Jaden Ivey is strapped though.
Yeah,
he ain't that bad.
You know, they were killing it when Jaden Ivey was in, and they said that Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey couldn't play together, and they started playing together, and then he got hurt.
I mean, they always saying somebody can't play together. You gotta let it unfold and see what happens first.
Jaden Ivey wasn't playing with them because Jaden Ivey wasn't taught how to play with them, and that's it. This coach could probably, he proved it until he got hurt. Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, well, because Jaden Ivey is one of those players that also demands the ball. And you got Cade. We're trying to build the team around Cade because Cade got more talent than you. You always got those players in the team. So
listen to me. Even on the go to work Pistons, remember, you had the boys who had the talent. And then you had Ben Wallace, who was just a beast. He was going to get the ball and give you your second chance and your third chance. You get what I'm saying? So the bottom line is to it. Cade has the talent. But when you get those Jaden Ivies back and those Duran and those guys
in stores, but like he ain't good
and
offensively,
and they're believing they are better than they were.
They got a lot of tough players over there. I think that's what it is. Like everybody ain't born in this situation where you got to like apply toughness. Because some of these players they coming up in a lot. They coming up in situations that's a lot better. They ain't coming from like the hood and nothing like that.
Right,
they coming up in households where everything is great. But when you have those gritty players and you got more than one, make a big difference.
That's what
somebody got to step to the plate. Like I ain't scared of these motherfuckers over here.
People enjoy. I mean, you guys basically because you guys were here. You guys enjoyed the Bad Boy Pistons. I liked them. I mean, I was a Laker. You know, I'm still a Laker fan. And the Bad Boys Pistons was doing my Magic Johnson time. You know what I mean?
Oh, you two piece of Laker
Magic
fans.
Johnson. I'm a big Laker fan. But then, but now
I don't care who over there. I rock with the Lakers.
Yeah.
What do you think about them this year?
So, you know what?
How far do you think they're getting with Luka?
Okay, the bottom line is to it. They won't get anywhere with Luka. I know y'all gonna kill me for this.
Why?
As long as LeBron's still on the team. LeBron is older. LeBron is not moving. A young 31, 32-year-old LeBron, they go to the championship again this year with Luka.
Back to back, definitely.
Back to back.
I think Bron still look good, but I think Bron need to be number 3. They need a big that's number 2.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
I mean, but that's the thing. Reeves is a guard, and Reeves works, but I think they need an elite big that can.
But LeBron will never accept the 2 spot, much less the 3.
I mean, he doing it now though. He doing pretty good. Like,
but the only reason he
playing off the ball. And a lot of people was like Brian can't play off the ball, but
he can.
Luka and Austin Reeves, they have the ball more than Brian now.
Yeah.
But you also got the fact. You also got. But
Brian got to make his shots though.
But the bottom line to it, Brian's off the ball, and the thing about it is, Brian still have to be able to. People have to fear him like they did.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fear him like they used to.
No, that's true.
They just don't.
But now we forget the fact that the only reason why he's not getting the ball that much is because he's also being hurting a little bit more the last 2 years.
Everybody who plays LeBron says, let him kill you in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
He will die later. He will die.
And we're going to keep pushing him, keep making him, make LeBron have to score 15 points in the first half. And then after that,
I mean, look what he did.
LeBron becomes
on the fourth quarter the other day, last week. He just a really rookie turnover to lose the game.
Oh, you talking about
the outbound?
Yeah.
How would you do that in the outbound?
That was crazy.
He literally threw it to the other guy.
Old shit. You get old, bro. Shit happens. Shit happens.
That's why you get a tall
he was
big
like
guy.
there. But I don't know. I think
young guy.
No, that's why you retire.
That too. Give this spot to others. Oh, there's something controversial that he said though in one of the podcasts.
Really?
He did admit that the NBA.
Stephen A. Smith was right.
No. Well, kind of.
He did.
But he did LeBron. Well, he talked
about the draft.
Yeah, he admitted, but not only the draft. He admitted that the NBA has been putting his hands for some other stuff, around him, to do favors and shit. Or
he's basically saying they got him. He's basically saying they made sure he got to Cleveland.
Yeah. Like what?
Without saying it directly, he basically was like, yeah, they
but that also proved that we're right when we were thinking like, yeah, they also did the shit for your son.
But not only that though, like like a little bit before that, maybe about a week or two before he got on the podcast with Pat McAfee, whatever his name is.
He's been talking a lot.
Jaylen Brown went on the podcast with this dude named 19 Keys, and he was saying that the league is on some bullshit on how they like. He basically saying like they make sure that they decide who they want to push, and they tell you like if you let us push you this way, we'll put you here, but you got to follow these guidelines. And he was basically saying like the NBA control the narrative. I don't know how much of this true because we
may not be
regular ass people, so he could be talking shit.
All I'm saying is this:
these are things that he likes to know.
You got $1 billion goddamn dollars. Shut the fuck up, LeBron.
That's what I've been saying. I was like, the last 2 weeks he's been talking a lot.
Let me ask you a question: the NBA pushed him to Cleveland. Who pushed him to
Miami?
Miami.
Yeah, the same.
Who pushed him to the Lakers?
The same. Who has been doing all these favors for him?
All I'm saying is, isn't that kind of like biting the hand that feeds you?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like your mom raised you good, and after a while you just slap the hell out of your mama?
If you
I
wanna
don't love
talk-
you no more.
Everybody fighting their nephew these days.
yeah, but if you wanna
and
talk,
everything, it's
Doesn't make it
crazy.
right. Doesn't make it
It's
right.
crazy work
It
these
doesn't make
days.
it right. Just because my neighbor grew up, became successful, and then slapped his mama, that don't mean I grew up successful and they're gonna slap mine.
I think it's an age thing. They said the older you get, the more you just stop giving a damn. Even if it ain't for your
But
betterment.
then my point is, why don't you just retire the fuck out of the NBA and talk all the shit you want? Right?
Because some people
that's my
want their
point.
cake to eat it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even if you retire, why bash the fucking thing you? If it wasn't for the NBA, would you know LeBron?
No, he wouldn't be billionaire either.
That's my point. So why can't you shut the fuck up and quit bashing the fucking brand that made you?
Just because he did a new podcast with Steve Nash and now he's talking all this shit like
They brought his podcast back.
they brought it back and now he's talking like all this shit. And he's like, okay, brother, like you calm down, bro. Like retire, go chill, like shut the fuck up. Like don't mess it up.
Guess what? I got a daughter at home that I got to get home to. Guess what, guys? We've been gone for a little while, man. And I want to tell you guys, I missed this. I miss you guys. And I hope you guys missed us. I really appreciate you. Coming Saturday, Sam is fighting. Hopefully we will have some footage of that, the fight, so we can, deliver to you guys. Get something out there for you guys to see. Hope you guys spring break went well for the ones who went on spring break and the ones who are on spring break right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you much. I appreciate you, man. Hey, much love to you guys for even watching. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Like, share, subscribe, keep throwing your comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Just my opinion.
I ain't gonna finish this one. I'm tired already.